Hello again, everybody. It's football night in Ashland. Tonight, the Clockers taking on the Skippers of Cohasset. Paul Burke, along with Bob Thacker, to bring you all the play-by-play. Getting ready for this game to begin. The coin toss has already been held. The Skippers won. They will receive, and they will be going from our left to right to start the game.
Well, you know, the Skippers, Paul, play out of the South Shore League. And where else would they be, I guess?
But, yeah, really.
And they just didn't make, like Ashland, they're 3 wins and 4 losses thus far in the season, and it wasn't good enough to make the playoffs. So these are the games to fill the schedule until Thanksgiving Day. And the Clockers will be trying to make it 2 in a row over the Hillers at Hopkinton this year.
Thomas Gray and Noah Froyo back deep for the opening kickoff. Here we go. Pretty good looking kick. It's going to come down in the direction of Noah Froyo. Drops it, picks it up, heads upfield, finds a small opening, and is going to cross the 30. He'll be hauled down around the 34-yard line. It'll be Cohasset 1st and 10.
And that was Noah Froyo. Noah Froyo on the return for Cohasset.
Clockers, they've played very well this season, Paul. The games they've lost have been tough.
Tough games. Tough losses, yeah.
Tough loss to Medfield right here. Tough loss to Dover Sherburne here. But they've been in every game.
Quarterback is Devin McGinney on the handoff. That's going to go for about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They also fell to Millis last week. And I think they also had a tough loss at Medway.
Tackle for the Clockers. That was Froyo with the carry.
They did beat Dedham,
3 yards,
a new member of the TVL this season. And they also beat Bellingham. They also beat Seekonk.
Seekonk on opening night. That was a big win. Big score.
Yeah, and they were underdogs in that game. Uh-oh.
Looking to throw. And now going to run with the ball, and it's going to be hauled down short of a first down. That was Matt Lund, the quarterback, number 7.
Quarterback number 7, Matt Lund with the carry and the keeper.
He had a little hole there, Paul, but he kind of went sideways.
Yeah, they closed it up quickly. So it's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd about 6.
Clocker defense has played very, very tough.
Ball is spotted at the Cohasset 38-yard line. And they're sending number 14, David Burke, out to the far left. And over here on our side is number 87, Mark Mahoney. And the handoff in the backfield. This is going to go no place except backwards. And a flag down. Face mask.
I think he got it, Paul, a finger.
Yeah, looks it, huh?
I mean, the boy had nowhere to go. It just sort of stopped.
Yeah.
And
this is going to be, I think this will be the first down, won't it? Yep.
Cohasset first down.
Yep.
On a very poor series of plays, but the penalty bails them out.
I just missed the sign. Was it the face mask? I didn't see the referee did. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, 15.
But it probably was. It sure looks it. So the 15-yarder. So that's tough on Ashland as it comes into Ashland territory. It'll be at the 47-yard line in a 1st and 10. So a freebie for Cohasset. But they all count. They all look good in the box score, as they say. Patrick Haggerty, number 20, out on the far side left. Lund over center, drops back, looking to throw, and he throws it incomplete and missed Tucker Fulton, number 18, over here on the near side. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
I don't blame him for trying to mix it up with the pass there, but because the running game didn't go anywhere their first 3 downs. Cohasset looks very tentative to me on offense, Paul. Early going here.
Well, I mean, except for that penalty, they've done nothing.
Yeah, but they just look tentative to me. I don't know. They're not firing.
Handoff inside, and this is going to be good for about 6 yards, it looks like. as the ball carrier was number 22, Noah Froyo. And so they'll give him about 5 on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 5.
It's one thing about these non-playoff games, Paul, which, if I'm not mistaken, are just arranged randomly by the MIAA. It usually means a long trip to a town you've never heard of.
Right.
Yeah. You know,
Is it in Massachusetts? Yeah.
Two schools that have never met in any sport
No.
are thrown together to fill out the schedule.
That'll be good for fun, we hope. Handoff inside. It's going to go no place. It'll be 4th down. Handoff to Noah Froyo out of the backfield that time from the tailback spot. Lost about a foot, actually, so it'll be 4th down and 6. So a kicking situation coming up now for Cohasset. And it appears to be Will Thomas, number 24, back to punt.
Now, this is where the Falcons were last Sunday night when they went for it on 4th down against the Patriots. And the first time, in the first period, they made it.
Yeah. Well, it came close to getting a block on that.
Oh, nice tackle.
Great tackle down there. And trouble with the numbers. Was that who received the punt? I hate to admit, I can barely. So was it College?
Was
it Ben College?
No, it's Nathan.
Sickles?
Yes.
Nathan Sickles, okay.
That's who it usually is. I don't pretend I could see the number.
No.
Going from memory more than anything else.
Showing a spread formation. Looking to throw. Nope, it's going to be keeper. And coming up the middle was the Perrin.
That was a call play.
It was a called play, absolutely.
Don Jones with the direct snap and the carry, a gain of 2 yards, 2nd down.
Doug's taken a few snaps, Don Jones rather, has taken a few snaps this year. Number 52. Who's in at quarterback? Let's see. It's usually Jackson Horning.
That's what I thought.
He's quarterback to clock.
Yeah, Jackson's in there. 15,
season.
Jackson is in there.
Don Cavanaugh has done some quarterbacking this year, as has Jones. This is a handoff. It's
handoff
usually,
again.
Usually Brody Yasenko, 23.
Daniel Hathaway with the carry.
But tonight, it's Dan Hathaway.
Turns his way out for another.
But 27 getting some action.
3rd and about 6 to go.
We haven't seen the Clockers in about a month, Paul. They played 4 home games in a row in September, and they've been on the road ever since. They come home again to Bill Cumis Field tonight. And they're facing their first 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and long, 3rd and about 6. So what would appear to be a passing situation. Horning with help in the backfield, but otherwise wide split every place. Back to throw, looking to throw, has some time, and the ball is blocked in the backfield, actually. Somebody got a hand up, so it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
Good defensive play.
Excellent.
Once the quarterback lets it go, put those hands up. Sometimes it pays off, like it did
walking
there.
around with tickets, and we'll gladly sell them to you. And, of course, as the 50-50 works, half the proceeds go to the football program, half the proceeds to the winner. So to get your tickets, we'll be picking the winner at halftime.
Oh,
Another
very
big
high.
punt, big high punt. Fair
Very
catch is
pretty.
called, and it was fielded over there by
Fair catch call.
Gray Thomas, number 2.
45-yard line. The passage will.
So at the 45-yard line, it'll be Cohasset 1st and 10. So Cohasset has spent some time in Ashland territory, but have not really been able to move the ball with the exception of a 15-yard penalty. So 5:43 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score.
11-minute quarters in the high school football. 5 timeouts per half per team.
Lund hands it off in the backfield, and it's going to be stopped for loss. It was Noah Froyo, and he was hit back around the 48, 49-yard line, so it'll be a loss of a few. And so it'll be second down and about 13 to go.
What a mess that play was.
Yeah, that went nowhere. That was bad news, to say the least.
See if they pass here.
Coming to the near side right, it's Kyle McFerridge, number 15. In the slot over here. Back to throw is Lund. Rolling. We have a flag down. Incomplete pass. Flag was thrown back around the line of scrimmage. We'll see what it was. Offside.
That's a chop block.
Oh, chop block?
It's 10, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Number 7 is Dom Kavanaugh tonight, Paul, not on our program. Former number 10.
Wow.
He went to single digits.
That was, wow, 15-yarder.
15-yard penalty.
The Skippers didn't need that. They're having enough trouble.
Yeah.
It is still second down.
That evens up the penalties tonight. Jake Latessa, number 3, the free safety.
We're second down and about 28 to go.
Passing formation, but
well, what else can you do?
Straight back, and he's going to run it himself.
He's going to run it out, but he's going to be, gets a good block, but he needed more than one. It's going to be a gain of about 10, but it's still going to come up way short. It'll be fourth down, and I'm going to say about 17 to go. 4th and 17 as Lund carried and did a good job. Got a block when he needed it, but just not enough.
Nice open field tackle by Brody Yasenko, 23. Chris Mejia is 22. Up front for Ashland, Evan Smith is number 9. Yeah, he's been very, very strong for Ashland on defense this year. The linebacker, 52, is Don Jones. This is Kavanaugh, number 7.
This is third down and 19.
They've got to get all the way to the Ashland 35. And right now they're on their own 46. And let's talk.
30-second timeout called.
Let's have a quick timeout and see what we're going to do. Matt Lund, the junior, quarterbacking the Skippers. 11 Skippers, 1 ship ball. That's their slogan. They're 9-time South Shore League champions and state champions in 2014.
Lund back to throw, has some time, throws it out there, and it's going to be caught, but immediately hit over there on the far side. The receiver was number 22, Noah Froyo. So are they going to call that incomplete?
Got under him?
Got under him and got him out of bounds.
Exactly.
So it's incomplete, so it'll be fourth down and 19.
You got to get 1 foot down.
He did, but did not. I mean,
now, deep punt formation. Sickles back for Ashland. Hard to his right. He's going to let this one go.
And it's going to bounce. This is going to be, this is going to be good for Cohasset. It's going to be down at the 5-yard line. It'll be Ashland 1st and 10. So 3:44 to go in the first quarter. No score.
Let's see what Coach McKay wants to do from deep in his own territory. I know he'd love to run it out. We get a power running attack going. Jackson Horning's done a tremendous job at quarterback this season, number 15. He's got a tall order here as the Clockers are pinned at their own 5. We're in the first period.
Another whistle.
3:42 to go. Something's wrong. Coaches are on the field. Uh-oh. Now we feel better. Oh, and here comes the police. It's unusual, Paul.
Yeah. Handoff out of the backfield. Hathaway maybe, but not for much. Couple of yards maybe. 2nd and 8.
That was Daniel Hathaway with the carry.
Dan is a senior.
Gain of a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Getting some action tonight on Cunis Field. To my knowledge, he did not play in the first 4 games of the season, which I saw. Need some yardage here, Paul.
They do.
Make 3rd down reasonable.
Room to throw.
Oh, boy.
And he throws it out incomplete.
That could be intentional.
We'll see.
Yeah, lost it down. He wasn't outside of the pocket, Paul,
Nope.
and there was no receiver in the area. But it was good.
That is a safety.
Oh,
because
it's
he
a
was
safety because he's in
He's
the
in the end zone, so it's a safety. Can you imagine?
Wow, 2-0. The Skippers take the lead.
I gotta say, in all these years, I never
No,
remember 2-0
you
score.
just don't
I remember
see it.
safeties, but not 2-0.
You just don't see it. Usually the quarterback's fast enough to get outside of the pocket, but he was just trapped. He tried to spin move, and it backfired on him, and he was right in the grasp when he let it go. So the worst part of a safety course is you kick to the other team and they get the ball again.
So that puts 2 points on the board for Cohasset. And the Clockers will now
You kick from the 20.
kick the ball.
And it's a free kick, right?
Commence play.
Yes.
The free kick.
It's pretty much like a kick off, except it's from the 20.
It could be either, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, can you? Well,
I think it's, but he'll. I think
on
he's
a
going to punt.
kickoff.
He's going to punt.
On a kickoff, can you punt, Paul?
I think on a safety. I think on a safety that you get the
No,
choice.
on a regular kick.
No.
No.
No. No. It has to be placed.
And he does punt it,
No.
and it drives it.
It's going to go out around the. Well, you're going to spot it at the 39, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line for Cohasset.
Not bad. 41 yards, no return.
That's what they needed.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take that, but it's still decent field position.
Yeah, it is,
position
but
for
it's,
the skips. For the Skippers.
But the Skippers have not moved the ball well. I mean, neither
No.
team has really moved the ball, so
No, we have.
that's the way it goes.
We haven't had any first downs here
No.
on their own. Cohasset had one on a penalty.
Each team's had one on a.
Varsity football
Okay.
opponent and game will
The
be
games,
announced
the
Sunday
game,
afternoon.
all these timeouts and delays and referee conferences. Look at this, another conference. Is there a penalty? Do they have?
Well, they changed the spot. The official over here, the line judge over here, has his flag out. I don't know why. They're going to mark off 5.
I thought he was giving the coach an option of some sort. Oh, the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Winter sports meeting
Hello.
will be held Tuesday, November 2nd at 7 p.m.
Going to make him re-kick,
in the Ashland High School auditorium.
and I don't blame him.
Athlete who plans on participating in a winter sports program must attend with a parent or
No,
guardian this year.
it's a
We're
15-yarder.
rolling out a new online registration, which includes online payments. We'll also have a brief presentation from the U.S. Attorney's
What
Office
could have been
regarding
done?
social media and teens.
No way of kicking it out of bounds is 15 yards.
As the kick went out of bounds, a penalty was assessed. That is a 15-yard penalty.
Wow. I'll have to ask.
We'll find out at the half.
The one of the officials downstairs in the booth about that one.
1st and 10 from the 45.
Ba-boom.
And
Oh, the late pitch.
the late pitch. And a loss.
Didn't work.
Nope, 4-yard loss on the play.
Gordiasenko with the tackle.
Ball carrier was great, Thomas, I believe, so it'll be second down and 14.
Senko's fired up, trying to get the rest of the Clocker defense enthused. Did you understand that call? Did you understand that call?
On the kickoff, because it went out of bounds.
15?
It's second and 14. Snap to Lund, pitches back, trying to sweep play. This is Gray. Thomas cuts inside. He'll get back to 4 yards, but it'll be third down and 10.
I checked with my research staff, Paul. That is a 15-yard penalty. You know how they sometimes give it to the other team at the 35 on a kickoff instead of the 20? You know, in that nature, that type of a. I've never seen the 15 stepped off like that.
No.
Once again, an unusually long third down coming up. We've seen nothing but this tonight.
No.
On both sides of the ball. First period running out 2-0. Cohasset over Ashland.
Back to throw. Throws it out deep, and it's picked! Coming down the sideline, and there's a flag thrown in. Nathan Sickles intercepted. Pair of flags down around the 40-yard line.
There were flags on the play. That was Jackson Hornum with the interception and the run back.
You're giving it to Hornig, 15,
Hornig,
I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
From the officials.
That ball could have just as easily been completed. The receiver was on the trajectory to receive that one, and Jackson stepped in. Big play
Again,
for Ashland.
The chop block against Ashland again.
Man, oh man.
Two of those.
Wow. 45 yards in penalties against Ashland in the first period.
And you know, there were 2 flags thrown, so it was pretty clear that that's what happened.
Man. Well,
Amazing.
the play was over. Am I crazy?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, he was not going anywhere.
So the
It wasn't
line
like you were going to spring him with that block.
Not particularly. So here we go. Line of scrimmage, 21-yard line, first and 10. Hornig throws complete over on the right side, and yardage out to the 16, 17-yard line.
Hornig pressured again, Paul.
He was, but he got the ball away. Did a nice job getting it away.
Gain of just about 5 yards.
We have to watch 56, Ollie Hank.
You've got a 2nd and 5 coming up.
Good first down play, positive yardage. Again to
Complete
the other
to
side.
DePerrin, trying to get outside. He won't.
Good defense by the Skippers.
That may be good for. They're going to come a couple of yards, actually. It'll be 3rd and 2. Not bad.
First period has ended.
At the end of the first period, can you believe? Cohasset 2, Ashland nothing.
The boys will change sides. Tonight's game being played on October 27th, 2017. Clockers in their home blue with white pants, and the Skippers, I don't know, they were in black and gray. They had gray pants and white shirts. I don't know if their helmets are black or navy blue.
You might recognize the music from Halloween with Halloween just around the corner. Too much
Clockers
candy going
playing
on.
Cohasset.
We want to let you know about our first ever athletic wellness summit.
Probably for the first
Sponsored
time
by
in
the
football.
DAET and Ashland Athletics. That'll take place November 15th, starting at 6:30.
Looking to even their record at 4-4. And then they'll play 2 more games after this one. But the games aren't really scheduled until we finish up here tonight.
So they get another game here?
You just don't know yet.
Just don't know yet. Yeah.
website.
I don't know if there's some informal seeding of the non-playoff teams or what. Third and 3.
Handoff inside.
He's got it.
He's got it. They're going to gang tackle him, but it's going to be a first down for the Clockers.
He had a hole and he hit it. It
He
was
did.
enough for the first down. Quickly filled after he gained the line.
And that brings a first down for the Clockers. First down.
Their first of the game comes in the opening minutes of the second period.
That's the first one overall that's been earned by anybody, isn't
That's
it?
right.
I think
Well,
it is.
Two total first downs in the ball game.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to say good defense both ways.
Horning, hands off again, trying to get outside. Not going to happen this time. Was that Asenko? It was.
Yeah.
Was it Asenko?
It's hard to see if that's
no,
a
it's
2 or
20,
a 3.
It was 22. Christian Mejia, which lost a couple, so it's going to be second and 11.
Clockers don't get that nice yardage you like to get on first down. So added pressure on second down. DePerron split our side.
This is a keeper again. This is Horning. He's trying to cut outside. He won't get there. He'll lose yardage again. It's going to be another 2-yard loss.
Cohasset, it's like they're playing with 12 on defense, Paul. They always seem to have someone behind the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle,
Either in the Ashland backfield or close to it.
Jackson Fitzgerald bringing down Jackson Hornum. A loss of about 3 yards. Third down.
Look for Horning to go downfield now on a 3rd and 13.
Back to throw. Straight drop. Has some time. And now throws it out, and it's going to fall incomplete. Was he hit late? Horning needs some help getting up, looks like, but it's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and 13, so a punting situation, looks like.
Beyond the hash marks that time,
Did
Paul,
get outside, yeah.
So the intentional grounding was not called.
It's open tonight at the concession area. All sports-related apparel is $5 off.
Here comes the punt, pretty good coming down.
Driven, returnable.
Thomas Gray gets up, trying to find his way, and he's not going to get out of the. No, he does, but he keeps going backwards. He's finally going to be stopped down around the 41-yard line. So it'll be their 1st and 10.
Mike McSweeney had the first hit.
Who's great. Thomas, number 2, who caught the ball, but could not do much with it. So once again, Cohasset's starting fairly deep in their own territory, but neither team has been able to move the ball on offense, just have not. Line of scrimmage will be the 35.
They've had the better field position.
They have, but they still haven't done a lot with it.
Nothing like, no one's crossed midfield, right?
Right, I don't think so. Handoff inside, and the ball carrier is number 13, Cal Austin. That's going to be good for a couple. Maybe it'll be second down.
Clockers have started like on the 21, the 5.
Cal Austin with the carry for Cohasset. Early Asenko.
And they've reached as far as like the 35. No further.
The entire hand of Clockers.
And the Clockers have been killed by penalties.
Oh, 45 yards already.
Just awful.
3 penalties, but all the big ones, Paul. The 15-yarders. I would say Cohasset has been to the Ashland, to their own 46.
Two wides.
Whew, you talk about stuffed.
Yep.
Evan Smith, Don Jones in on the tackle.
Cal Austin, 13, the ball carrier, so that loses two. It'll be 3rd and 10.
3 yards on the
Evan
play.
Smith, number 9, comes up big. Also up front for Ashland.
Burke and McFetridge. McFetridge now going in motion. We're just changing sides of the field. And back to throw again and being pressured and going to be caught. Throws it away, but it'll be 4th down.
Pass incomplete.
Is that Evan Smith
under
again?
pressure
He's been a beast
from the
tonight.
quarterback. 4th down.
Number 9.
So Cohasset 3 and out. Nathan Sickles back to receive the punt. The punter is Will Thomas, number 24. And gets off a good kick. And coming down at the 32-yard line, stumbles, gets a good block, breaks it outside, has some room across the 40, across the 50. Can he do it? Not quite. Knocked out of bounds inside the 40-yard line, but it'll be Ashland 1st and 10.
Very good run back by Nathan Sickles.
Well, Sickles turned the corner. He outran 2 guys on the corner, and that
one block.
Yep.
Got him going.
And that opened up about 20 more yards for him as he crossed midfield easily and basically just ran out of sideline, but gets it to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
I think Jason
So an
Arms,
opportunity.
I think Jason Arms, 25, had the big block. Clockers in Cohasset territory for the first time tonight.
Horning looking to throw, throws it out, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Paul, he was open.
Jack Merrill was open. He had a step, and the ball was overthrown.
Beautiful pass, just a little too far. That's what I call a post pattern, Paul. You know, because it's
good enough.
Headed towards the.
You better copyright that.
The goal posts.
Half the proceeds going to the football program, half the proceeds to the winners.
That was a good-looking play, though. You go right back to it?
I wonder if it gives the passing game some confidence, Paul, because it was there.
It was there.
Let's see. I'm not saying the same play, but I'm saying a pass play from the gun.
Nope. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to get it. If he can get it outside, he won't quite get outside. He's got about 4, depending on where the spot goes. So it'll be 3rd down, 6.
I don't know if he saw something I didn't, but he wanted to cut that in.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go to the sideline.
No.
3rd down.
So it is a gain of 4, 3rd and 6.
So I think both teams have used a timeout.
At least one, yeah.
I'm trying to keep track, which we never, ever do.
Ever do, no, never. But that's a tradition.
Paul, is this 2-down territory?
It would be for me. I was just thinking that. And the pass is going to fall.
Got lucky. Flag on the
Flag
play.
on the play. What happened there?
Anyone could have caught that pass. Just floated to a zone. No one was there from either team. Somebody hold somebody?
I don't know.
Ashland,
It's from the line of
Ashland
scrimmage.
seems to be crawling back towards their goalpost.
It's from the line of scrimmage.
Cohasset holding their ground at the line of scrimmage. No one even looking at Ashland. It's got to be against the Clockers. Clockers trying to even their record tonight. They're 3-4. It's declined.
An eligible receiver declined, so that brings up fourth down.
A shrewd maneuver by the Skippers.
Well, we were debating fourth down territory, so let's see.
The Clockers, I think, have to say thank you very much. Big plays being few and far between tonight. A 6-yard gain is certainly more doable. Man is in motion.
Back to throw.
Dave
Throw.
Perron.
Incomplete.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
It was well covered.
Well, it was
Still could have been completed, but it was well covered. I don't know if he would have been able to turn for that first down.
Well, I was just going to say it was number 20, Patrick Haggerty, that had defense on DePerrin, and he looked like he had him lined up. I mean, he had. That's what he had in mind.
Newly inducted members of the National Honor Society. Congratulations to all of those new members.
So the Clockers turn it over on downs. 5:17 to go until halftime. The Skippers 2, the Clockers nothing. Bob Thacker and Paul Burke at Bill Cunis Field.
Back to throw. Rolling, turning it upfield. It's going to be a loss.
Ooh, a hard hit.
So Lund is going to be thrown for a loss of about 1, 2nd and 11.
First chilly night in quite some time, Paul. Been a very warm September and October, very warm fall
Not tonight.
in the clock town, but starting to feel that chill.
Lund on a reverse and around the right side, and it's going to be good for first down, and that was Abid Ahmed, number 18.
Good call.
Excellent call.
A play that worked.
In on the tackle.
Carried for about 11. It's a first down.
Is that the biggest gain from scrimmage?
I would say.
In the game.
We have 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half, and Cohasset leading in the game 2-0.
Now, who's this 14 going out here, Paul? That's Dave Burke on the near side. They go right up the middle and get a nice 5-yard plunge.
Ball carry on that play is number 32, who is Jake Sullivan.
Jake the Snake Sullivan.
Jake the Snake.
Just a sophomore, Paul.
Was Jake Sullivan with the carry for Cohasset.
The down marker is off. Second down, 2nd and 6. This is Fulton in motion. Handoff inside, has a hole, and that's going to be good for a couple more. That was number 2, Gray Thomas.
Kadosh Donapudi with the tackle.
So 3rd and 4 coming up.
Who dragged him down? Was it Donapudi?
Tackling Gray
70?
Thomas, ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage is the Ashland 47. They have played this game between the 40s. That's been about it. Handoff inside, and it's going to be short.
He had a head of steam up, and he wasn't too far away, but the Clockers
bashed him.
stacked him
Yep.
up.
In front of the line of scrimmage.
They've got it marked at the 45, so they're still 3 yards from a first down. Will they go for field position here, or will they go for the first down?
You know, it looks to me like they're going to kick.
Jones
Well,
and Don Cavanaugh
Gonna
teaming up
kick.
on that tackle.
Not a horrible time for a fake, but let's see what they do. Clockers have one man back. The return is on. He boots it away from the kick returner, and he gets just what he wanted. He's inside the 10 again. He's done that twice tonight, Paul.
This one making its way down
that's
to
down at the 6, it looks like, so it'll be 1st and 10. Long way to go for the Ashland Clockers with 2 minutes to go in the half.
We have the 2 minutes exactly on the clock.
Unfortunately, the Skippers have about 4 timeouts left, so the Clockers are going to have to get a first down. They're going to have to give that ball back. There's no way they can run out the clock if the Skippers use their timeouts.
Well, down there, who wouldn't?
Yeah, it's the right
That's what
play.
it comes down to. All right, Horn and calling signals up against the zone. They're going to throw out of the end zone. Throws it out. Has, and just overthrew number 5, Trevor DePerrin. He was open and he would have gone.
He's very fast.
Incomplete, second down.
He was behind the defense,
He was.
but Jackson knows that pass, if it's anything, has to be long. Cannot be short.
No.
Jackson throws a nice ball.
Well, that's about 3 of those that they've overthrown when they had an open receiver on the fly. It probably was DePerrin at least twice.
Merrill once, I remember. Clock is showing pass again, but there is a back in the backfield.
Perrin again in the wide. Looking for him.
Same
Leads it,
play.
and it's incomplete.
Oh!
But where's the flag?
That's Merrill, and he could have caught it.
So Jack
Oh.
Merrill
That was more of a jump ball.
has broken up.
Jack had a shot at
Number
that one.
15, Kyle McFerridge, and number 20, Patrick Haggerty.
There were 2 defenders there, of course, but that ended up going right through Joe. We got a holding call against the Skips.
That's what that was.
What
I think that's what they're calling. Which will be a first down, right?
It's a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah. And a first down. Told you. Or was that at the line of scrimmage? Couldn't have been at the line of scrimmage. The defense can't hold on the line of scrimmage.
Well, if it's not pass interference ball, the penalty is marked off. What?
No, but the pass. Well,
Point of the foul?
I think the rules change from
Yeah.
league to league, but I mean,
Point. Oh, it should be from the point.
it
of
just
the
didn't
foul.
look right.
Yeah.
What was going on down there? Throws, complete, and on the run. This is going to carry.
They catch him at the 2. Good defensive play, stops him at the 2. It's number 35, Jason
Christensen.
4-yard reception made by number 35, Jason Christensen.
Clocker, a minute and a half. The Clockers don't want to give the Skippers a time to do anything.
Just to call a timeout.
Now they get their timeout. So the Clockers are on the 2. There's a minute 30 left until halftime. Clockers trailing 2-0, but knocking on the door. A good defensive play by somebody. I thought Christensen was gone.
I did too.
They caught him about at the 5 and he down at the 2. Had the angle, Paul.
Well, you know what? That's the 4th nice pass that they've thrown out on the right side, and that one connected.
That was perfect. Jackson Horning to Jack
Jackson
Christensen.
Horning threw some good balls out there that just missed.
Also check
And that
out
one finally clicked.
sports-related apparel at the Clocker campus store.
Jason Christensen, the
At
senior,
the concession stand tonight. All sports-related
with a
apparel is
huge
$5
gain. That ball was snapped at, what, the 15, 16-yard line. It goes all the way to the 2. Carry the 1, 82-yard. Horning to Christensen. Now the Clockers want to get it in.
They got to get in.
all.
They got to walk away from this with the lead, one way or the other.
I look for Jackson to try to run this in on first down. And I look for Brody Yasenko on the second try. Let's see what happens if a second try is necessary.
No,
They go
this
right
is
to
Senko.
Brody, yeah.
He's got a yard, maybe, a little closer.
Brody Yasenko with the carry. That'll make it second down and goal.
I don't see any
Also
gain.
about a half a yard on the play.
Did he lose on that?
Well, it's still
It's
around
close.
the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now maybe it'll be the reverse. Maybe Jackson will try this time to run it in. Coach McKay has something else up his sleeve.
Nope.
Yasenko again.
Senko again loses.
Going backwards.
Yep.
And now it's third down with 40 seconds left. Clockers have plenty of timeouts, though.
Carry again.
But they only got 2 downs left.
This time a loss of
Yeah, I don't
2
think it's.
yards.
And now they use one.
Third and goal from the 5.
Down to 30 seconds.
No, that was a loss of 3. They're at the 5-yard line.
Well, Paul, when you don't line up over center, right, under center, you know, it's a deeper handoff, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, on a play up the middle, you usually don't lose 3 yards, but you can when you're not under center and you hand off from a shotgun. Senko, a very tough runner for the Clockers all year. But this Cohasset defense has surprised me tonight.
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
Now we're showing pass, but we have a back in the backfield.
No, looks to throw. Throws.
He's open.
He's open, and
He's got it.
Got it, and touchdown. He's there. No, they say his knee touched.
Wow.
Hold the ball down at about the half.
They're about a
yard
half yard away.
Clock is running. We're down to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Timeout.
We're down to 2 seconds.
Waiting down to the last 2 ticks on the clock. Clockers call a timeout.
It's 4th down anyway, but
And there's a timeout on the field. During this timeout, again, want to remind you.
that clock came very close to running out on Ashland before they got the play.
Well, they called it from the bench. I think it was one of the coaches, maybe Andrew, but they called it from over here.
During halftime,
They wanted that. They didn't want any time left for whatever reason. So and then when it's 4th down, why would they want time left? Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. There's one shot, one chance, one shot.
Thanks goes out to Ms. Carrerio and the self-study committee for all their hard work and effort through the process.
I mean, they're right there. They're a foot away. Why not even, a small sweep to the right, anything? They've got the wide side on the right.
That play hasn't worked. I don't know
No.
what to do, Paul. The running play hasn't worked at all tonight.
No.
I think I'd quarterback sneak from under center, but I
No.
don't know if is he under center? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4th down. Jackson.
Yep. Flag down.
Oh.
No signal at the line of scrimmage yet either.
And now he dives in. And no signal of a touchdown or no signal of anything. We've got a flag down on the field. If this
He
is,
said no.
There's a flag down.
if this is an offensive penalty, the game is over. I mean, the
The
half is over. Yeah.
Horning has walked away. Offside. Cohasset. So one play.
So half the distance, Paul.
It's half the distance, and there was no distance.
Cohasset
Offside.
moved the ball about an
Paul.
inch closer. play one more down.
So the half started with a safety, and it's going to end with no time left except there's a play to go. I assume they have to try that push again, I suppose.
And an inch or two closer this time.
Yeah.
The Skippers are ready for it this time.
Over center it is.
Go the other way, go left. He does. He doesn't break the plane, no signal.
Touchdown! Took a while. Jackson Horning pushing straight ahead for the touchdown. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. So the Clockers
take the lead.
With no time left in the first quarter, Clockers take the lead 6-0.
They will have an opportunity.
And they will have the opportunity for the extra point.
Have the point after attempt here.
And they're going to kick it.
Seconds on the clock.
With a show kick. Horning holding for Agostino, is it?
Here we go. Snap, spot, kick, looking good.
Line shot.
Good.
Okay, so at the end of a half, the score is Ashland 7, Cohasset 2. We'll be back.
Paul Burke with you on WACA-TV. Follow the Clockers on Ashland Television. And the kick is, he's down, Paul. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
He slid. Old number 37.
Jelani Belafato de Brasi.
3 names.
Here you go. But he did unfortunately slip, so the ball is going to be spotted at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, I think he had to go down to get it.
He got to go down to get it. Yeah, exactly. So.
The Clocker first down. And they're 19.
So it's better to be ahead 7-2 than down 2-0.
Yeah. Just not that much. But it was an interesting first half.
What a struggle. First a goal from the 2,
Whoa,
Paul,
yeah.
and it took every second.
Look at this sweet play.
It actually took 5 plays, and he just barely made it.
Yeah, and a penalty.
That was DeBrasi on the carry.
So it's going to be a carry of about 2. And it will be a second down and 8.
The big play for Ashland, and their only real great play of the whole first half was the 82-yard pass from Horning to Christensen.
The Perrin, look at the Perrin. No, he's going to carry it and gets hauled down from behind. Does Horning, maybe a yard. That's it. So it'll be 3rd down and long. As they have not been able to move the ball. Really just have not been able to move the ball very well.
No question, Paul. I don't think that Horning is not 100% on his legs. You know, and he's going to sit down right now. And the coach is making a change. He's putting in Dom Cavanaugh wearing number 7 tonight, Paul.
Cavanaugh.
Used to be number 10. Dom's had a lot of experience at quarterback this season for the Clockers and has done very well.
Cavanaugh drops back, has some time, looks, going to step up, and he's going to be caught. They just can't get anybody open, can't get a ball away, and now this is going to be a kicking situation. Is that lost 4 or 5 yards? This is, or even more, maybe closer to 7 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 14. Obvious punting situation. And for Cohasset, we have number 11, Mike Nolan, back deep, and also number 2, Gray Thomas. Both of them standing, however, to the Ashland side of the 50-yard line. So they need a good kick, to say the least.
Is it Ethan
Here we
back
go.
there? Yeah.
High snap, but he handles it. Gets a good kick away.
Oh,
Look at this one. And this drives Nolan back to his own 45-yard line, but he's got a path. down to the 20, and he's the last man with a shot. Bashes him out of bounds, but he's down close to the 10.
Evan Smith with
The punter, Evan Smith, the last man.
He's the last man.
Mike Nolan, Cohasset punt returner.
The punt returner. Mike Nolan just put his head down and took that hit.
To the Clocker 10-yard line.
So it's line of scrimmage to 10, first and goal.
Just like that.
Bada
Cohasset
boom.
threatening to retake the lead.
You bet. Matt Lunn pitches across to Gray Thomas, and Thomas is going to be still on his feet down around the 5.
So head coach Pete Afanaswa is looking for some new blood too, as he sends Gray Thomas into the game. And, he showed a little aggression on that run, which I haven't really seen much of from their backs tonight. I mean,
Second and goal from the 5.
Cohasset with very few offensive highlights in the first half.
Yeah.
Another pitch, and this time Thomas is
Great
thrown
Thomas,
for a
but he's
loss.
thrown for good loss. This is going to be 7 or so yards lost, I think, depending on where the spot goes. They might have pressed them back some, but it's going to be a significant loss.
It's the danger of the sweep, Paul, although we've seen substantial losses on off-tackle plays tonight.
So it's a loss of almost 7. It's back near the 12, where it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 87,
so-
87 looks to be good size, Paul. What's that, Mark Mahoney?
Mahoney, number 87.
6'4". I might toss one him and see if he can out-jump.
Sure.
The D-back. There he goes. He's split wide left on the far side.
They have thrown at him earlier in the game, so he's not unknown to them. It's going to be a sack all the way back to the 20.
Brady Asenko with the tackle.
Asenko on the tackle, and this changes everything. It's now 4th and goal from the 20.
Brody has been very, very strong on defense tonight.
The 9-yard loss on the play.
He's had a lot of tackles behind the line of scrimmage. The Skippers pushed back to the 20. They started at the 10, and now it's 4th down. Too far for a field goal.
I would think.
They're just going to have to throw one up in the end zone. See, I like 87 on the near side, Paul. I think it's just easier for them to get the ball to him. And here they go.
There they go, looking for him.
Jump.
And
he does.
Incomplete.
And they break it up.
That pass incomplete.
Double coverage over there.
And it was required.
Dom Cavanaugh was there, aided and abetted, but that's exactly what they did. They just went up with the ball, knocked it down, and so Clockers take over at their own 20 on downs.
You got to get that ball. You got to get enough air under it so he can out-leap the defenders.
Right. And mind you, this all started after an excellent run back of a punt down at the Clocker 5-yard line, and they lost 15 yards in 4 plays.
That's right. They started at the 10, but they did take it to the 5.
They took it
You're
to the
right.
5.
Yeah.
Right.
Clockers back to
That's not going to do much.
trying to ply that running game. It just hasn't worked tonight.
No.
Here comes Jones into the lineup. Don Jones, 52. Let's see if they try to spring him in some fashion or have him lead the blocking.
No gain, 2nd and 10. Actually, minor loss, looks like. 2nd and 11.
Kavanaugh has the play, so that means Jones is going to be in the backfield, I guess. Number 52.
Trevor
Where
DePera now
is he?
comes to the left side. Ben College to the right.
What is he, in the slot?
Someone out of the slot, and this is to
DePera.
DePera. He evades one tackler, gets it out to about the 26.
This gives us a good chance on 3rd down, Paul.
Right. So, depending on how generous the spot is,
About 7 yards.
not 2, so, but it's at the 27, so it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Manageable.
Manageable.
Doable.
It is. Jason Christensen out of the game. Don Cavanaugh comes over, gets the call.
Short passing game hasn't been there tonight. A couple of
No.
sideline passes, Paul. You know, that quick out. Those have worked.
Asinkoa is in the game. Ooh, direct snap to Cavanaugh. He's got to fall on it. So that's bad. It'll go to fourth down, an obvious punting situation.
Was that a bad snap, Paul?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a low snap. He just wasn't going to handle that ball.
Wow, that's a tough way to
Yep.
on a big third down play.
So line of scrimmage back at the 22. Make it fourth down and 8.
The good news is Ashland is ahead 7-2. And the Skippers have had a great chance go by the boards already here in the third period.
Another pretty good
strong
kick. This
punt.
is Jalen Simpson back to field it at his own 35. Flag thrown already as he's hit, and he'll be dropped at the 45. But a flag thrown in, and it would seem to me offhand that there should be against Cohasset, I would think. But
Generally
you
a
never know.
bad block
Yeah.
of some sort.
Or hold or some such thing, yeah.
Number 67 for the Clockers. We'll see what the flag is. A referee out of Kobe.
Point of the foul is being pointed out. It is against the Skips.
Block in the back,
Against Cohasset.
so that should be good.
Clock is ahead 7-2. We're in the third period. It's October 27th, 2017. Bob Thacker and Paul Burke bringing you tonight's game on WACA-TV, the television home of the Ashland Clockers.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Skippers. They show a wide formation, passing formation, if you will. But instead, it's a keep. Woo! The keeper. It's good for first down, whatever it is.
He made a couple of nice moves.
He did. And it was indeed.
Give him that first down.
He earned that one.
Don Jones on the tackle for the Clockers.
So Lund with the first down. Well, they haven't signaled yet, but it sure looks it. Yep, first down.
Gain of just over 10 yards. First down for Cohasset.
Mark Mahoney, the huge one out to the right, 87. Looking that way, and it's incomplete. Intended over on this side for number 18, Tucker Fulton, so it'll be second down and 10.
I mean, what's wrong with running a short pass for Mahoney, Paul? It doesn't have to be a touchdown pass. Just let him catch a ball, you know?
Oh. 6-7 yards, do it twice.
Yeah, turn it upfield, maybe
Yeah.
break a tackle,
Yeah.
see what happens, but he's just not touching the ball. I'm just not going to him on those long plays. Wow. You talk about nothing.
Yeah, that was a faked handoff, I think, but yeah, because Lund kept it and lost the yard, so it's 3rd and 11.
The faking wasn't bad, Paul, but the Clockers had 3 men in there. There was nowhere to go for either the back or the quarterback.
So 3rd and 11. And so here's Mahoney in again out here on the right side. They're looking this way, but they hand it off inside. It's going to be stuffed.
Another tackle made in the backfield.
That was great. Thomas, number 2. And it's about a 4-yard loss, give or take. So it's 4th down and 16, give or take. So a kicking opportunity once again for Cohasset.
They had a rare first down, but after that, they went backwards.
Sickles back deep at his own 21-yard line.
They'll kick it away from them. That's been their habit.
There we go.
And that's what they do again.
Yeah, so they're going to let this one bounce, roll, and it will go out of bounds We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be, should be around the 20-yard line someplace. It'll be Ashland first and 10. It'll be at the 21-yard line.
Will take over.
Now the Clockers will have another chance on. Of course, these running plays are melting the clock. 2:26 left to go in the third period. Ashland 7, Cohasset 2.
Do you remember
Yes.
a million or so years ago on Thanksgiving Day,
Yes.
the most bogus of bogus safeties
Yes.
by Hopkinton
Yes.
in a loss, a Hopkinton loss?
Yes.
Not that we, want to dwell on that.
That
but
was
at the Grump.
at the Grump. Right.
Incomplete.
That pass incomplete.
Sean Hanrahan was on that team. Danny Sullivan was on that team. The Hillers were 9-1, and the Clockers shocked them on Thanksgiving morning at Grump.
Jack Merrily, intended receiver on that play, was incomplete, 2nd and 10. That was a shock.
Oh, jeez.
Inside handoff
Hey.
and a lane,
Hey.
and this is going to be good for about 8, looks like.
Nice run.
This is Maloney. So let's see, they spot it. It'll be about, yes, it'll be 3rd down and a couple.
I think, Paul, I think Jake is Jamie's son. Jake Maloney, number 2. That's how old you are.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you broadcast Jamie's games.
Yeah, right.
I was just a boy.
I know.
My father told me about it.
I think I broadcast Marconi's games
That's right.
sometimes. This is Maloney again. He cannot get outside. He's going to be thrown for loss. So it's going to be 4th and I'd say 5, maybe 6.
That'll be 4th down. That'll be placed just outside the 25-yard line.
So kicking situation, 4th and 5.
Jake is just a sophomore, by the way. And guess what? Another punt. Great defense work by both teams tonight. Straight up this time.
Straight up, but
Not returnable.
oh, it's going to get a good roll though.
Oh, look
which
at that.
they needed right to the 30-yard line.
The Clocker bounce rolls to a stop at
It
the
ends up a
30-yard
50-yard kick, 49-yard kick.
Smith.
Wow. Still not horrible field position for the Skippers, but they haven't been able to move the
They
ball.
haven't been able to move the ball.
Down to 52 seconds left in the third period. Ashland 7 and Cohasset 2.
Well, Mahoney is in the game again. Now, he's the 6'4" dude. He's out here at the 30-yard line at the line of scrimmage over on the near side.
What's wrong with cutting him inside, Paul? There he goes.
No, but it's a pitch.
What's wrong with giving
And
him
a
the
flag.
ball right there?
Flags at the
It's
snap.
a flag before the play. False start, so that's going to cost them 5.
It's a false start.
You know what I mean? What's wrong with giving him the ball 5 yards in to the pattern, you know?
Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Long strides.
Put it up high.
Yeah.
Let him catch a ball.
Yeah. Now David Burke is his counterpart over on the far side left. He's actually the flanker spot, but they hand off again. This is Gray Thomas trying to sweep the left side. So he picks up about 7, looks like. And it should be a 3rd down and about 8, give or take, 7 or 8.
See, and also, Mahoney has sickles on him, and the quarterback knows that. Sickles is one of our better players, and he has an interception tonight already.
Bring second down.
Just 2nd down, okay. Right, because there was a 5-yard penalty. It was for repeat of 1st down. So it's 2nd down and 7, nevertheless. Straight back to throw.
Deep.
Throws it out deep, and it's intercepted. Intercepted, a flag thrown, however, that's going to come back.
There's a flag.
There was some pushing and shoving down there. I suspect that's against the Clockers.
Cohasset certainly thinks so. I guess it has to be, doesn't it?
I think it is.
Unless it's Gronk. If it's Gronk, it's offensive pass interference.
No, they're coming back. Whoa.
Gronkish.
Push off. Illegal. Nope.
No.
Pass interference against the
Oh,
Clockers.
they went back to the line of scrimmage, Paul.
No,
That's where
they're
he was
walking
going.
off 15. Okay. But, yeah.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
So at the end of 3, the score holds Ashland 7 and Cohasset 2.
So the boys are going to change sides now, and there's 11 minutes left to go, although we do play overtime. It's hard to imagine how this could end up with a 5-point differential, how it could ever go to overtime, but stranger things have happened. The Skippers refuse to change sides. And there's going to be one last play untimed in the third period.
Looks it.
Interesting.
Deep throw. And then
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it. It was in, yeah, I think it.
And that is a complete pass.
It's completed.
What?
It was completed. The official called the tackle down there, but he said it was completed.
Wow. Where did he come from with that ball? Did he scoop that out of the Clocker's hands?
I don't know.
Intermission between the
Well,
third and fourth quarters.
well. Cohasset in business inside the Ashland 20.
Cohasset.
And now we're going to change sides, I guess.
Cohasset first down from the Clocker 20-yard line.
So the Skippers now will be heading away from the school. Clocker's heading towards the school. And Cohasset's second trip, Paul, into what I call the red zone. It's a dangerous place, thus the red color. Anything can happen in the red zone. So the Ashland defense must rise again, just as they did to start this second half. And the biggest play from scrimmage for the Skippers takes it inside the Ashland 20 to the 19, 1st and 10 on a long pass. That was about a 35-yard play, 36 maybe. After the pass interference penalty.
The pitch to Gray Thomas, and he's going to, nope, breaks away again, gets outside. They finally press him out. He picked up 3-4 yards on that. He should have been hammered early, but he managed to break loose. Sneaky little fellow.
He didn't make moves. They just kind of
just missed,
rubbed
yeah.
off him, yeah.
So that was at the.
I don't know if that's a sign of fatigue, Paul, or what. Defense getting worn down.
That was a pickup of about 3. No, it was a loss. It was a loss on the play. Okay.
After all that,
Yeah,
it was ended up a loss of about 3
we're talking
yards.
second and
Wow.
13.
Loss of 4 on the play, second down.
Keeper,
The option.
the keeper, and the tackle. So they got about the penalty back. Matt Lund on the keeper picked up about the 4 that they lost. It'll be 3rd down and about 10, 3rd and 10.
Gain of 3 yards, 3rd down, 3rd and 11.
thanks.
What do you do here, Coach? End zone?
Well, where's the big guy? He's over on the right.
Hope for another interference.
Why not? So far they've worked.
Looking right at him.
Looking right at him. Throw it out, and it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, what a great defensive play.
Nathan Sickles breaking up that pass, incomplete in the end zone.
Sickles has been doing a great job on him all night. I think he broke that one up.
Well, it's 4th down. I suppose they're going to go. I mean, they have nothing to gain, really. And Mahoney stays in. Running from the right side once again. Coming out here on the left side is 18, Tucker Fulton, but I don't recall them throwing to him yet. And then in the slot is Will Thomas, 24. Back to throw, and with a lane, and he's going to be sacked. Matt Lund, not sacked actually, a couple of yard gain, but that's it. It's going to go over on downs. So the Clockers hold, and they have the ball. 9:44 to go in the ball game. Clockers leading 7-2.
Their 18-yard line.
They turn it over on downs. Excellent defensive stand by the Clockers. Great work by Sickles guarding Mahoney.
Looking to throw. Looking for
Deep.
DePerrin. DePerrin has a couple of steps. DePerrin with the catch. Cuts inside. DePerrin cuts again across the 30. He's going to outrun one man, and he won't. Not quite. But he's at the 6-yard line. It was Mike Nolan, number 11 for Cohasset, who had the last shot and got him. But what a run. What a catch and run.
From the 11-yard line to the 6.
That was a 78-yard pass play, first down.
Excuse me, from the 18-yard line to the 6.
Close enough.
I haven't figured it out yet. 32 and 41, 73 yards.
Handoff, trying to go for the sweep, cutting it inside, not going to quite make it. The ball carrier was number 27, Daniel Hathaway.
Couple of yards.
Picks up a couple, so it'll be second and goal from the 4.
I like that play, but I guess there just wasn't a place to cut it in.
It just ran out of room.
Yeah.
As they
just
say.
strung it out. Yeah,
strung it out.
Senko
Nope.
didn't get it.
Nope.
He's
Fake
throwing.
throw. Touchdown! Luke Gustafson on the catch. And the Clockers add to the lead. It's 13-2.
Jack Hornung with the pass to Luke Gustafson in the back of the end zone.
I mean,
and that's a Clocker touchdown.
that was perfectly timed, that pass. The ball was a dying quail, but he was open, and it was nice and soft and right in there.
Right in the hands.
Big play.
Here we go.
Clockers cash in.
Butt kick and good.
And the point after attempt is good.
So the Clockers have had 2 long pass plays, and they've managed to cash both of them in for touchdowns.
I got to tell you, this is an excellent vantage for that play to DePerrin, and that's about as nice. Yeah. And he ran under that ball. It was perfect.
He was open. He knew it.
And
he just said to himself, I got to catch this.
Catch this one, yeah.
Just catch it. Don't worry about anything else. Just catch it. Once he caught it, then he started moving towards that end zone and nearly got in.
Nearly got it.
Caught it about the 40, I'd say. Took it all the way to the 6. 2 plays later, Ashland's in the end zone. So Horning has scored a touchdown on the ground and has now thrown a touchdown pass to Luke Gustafson. 8:31 left in the game. Ashland 14, Cohasset 2. Clark is trying to even up their 2017 record at 4-4.
It's going to be a short kick.
Return.
It's going to be caught, headed upfield. That's number 21, Jake Conscious. And actually not bad field position for Cohasset. The spot's going to be where? If the 47 looks like 47, 48 yard line, first and 10. 8:22 to go in the ball game. 43 yard line, excuse me, off by a few. Okay, 43 yard line, first and 10. 8:22 to go here in the football game. Clark is leading 14-2.
Donapodi.
They got him.
The Rock.
That was
70.
Mike Nolan on the handoff. Gets a one tough one, 2nd and 9.
You can't play that any better than Mano Donapudi played that one. Shed his blocker and wrapped up the ball carrier. He's had a great game, as has Evan Smith, number 9, has been everywhere too. And Casey Lidford has really stepped up.
Mark Mahoney running a pattern. They're looking that way, and it's going to go incomplete.
It's a tough pass,
It was
there.
It was Noya Froyo. I think it was Froyo, 22 out there. No, I'll take that back. It was 32. Jake Sullivan. But anyway.
It's a tough completion over the defender's ball on the sideline.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 9 coming. So with the incompletion, the clock is stopped at 7:32 to go in the football game.
Stop here would go a long way towards putting this one in the win column for the Clockers.
Complete pass out on the left side and some room to run. And running still and finally going to be taken down is Cal Austin, 13. He's got the first down and then some.
It's a 23-yard gain.
Yeah, this play is going to be marked at the 33 yard line, looks like, 1st and 10.
Beautiful play. Perfectly executed. That play and the reverse are 2 plays that worked well for Cohasset tonight. They go back up the middle.
Handoff inside, couple.
They're still trying. They're still trying to establish a running game.
2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8. Down to 7 minutes.
Skippers need a touchdown, Paul.
Yeah.
A gain of 2 yards, 2nd down.
Or under 7 minutes now to go in the game.
Well, they're still showing those 2 wideouts. Yeah, but it's a handoff inside once again. Mike Nolan, number 11, and he's going to have 4 maybe, so it'll be 3rd down as the clock continues to roll down to 6:35 to go in the ball game. It's going to be 3rd and 4, and the line of scrimmage will be the 27.
4 to go.
Undoubtedly 2 downs here if the Skippers need them.
Handoff again.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, the ball is loose.
He's already down.
He was down, yeah.
Luke Gustafson with the hit.
In case you're wondering,
Ball came loose, but that was
challenges and replays have not reached high school football yet. It's an era when what the ref called is what the call stands.
Well, a first down.
They give him to it. Give it to him. And they're at the 23 now, 1st and 10. But boy, is that clock melting. We're down under 5.5 now. Cohasset's going to have to use some timeouts if they don't quick strike here.
On the reverse.
This play worked
This
in the
is where
first
one
half.
is.
And
Tucker.
it's working again.
Tucker Fulton.
Does he stop the clock? Yes, he does.
Does he got out of bounds?
And the first down also
Tucker Fulton with the
stops
carry,
it for a
dropping
reset.
ridiculous hustle.
So they're inside the 10. Or are they?
There was a flag on the play.
Oh, there's a flag down. Didn't see it.
Still don't see it. Oh, I see it now.
And that's a holding
It's
call
against the
That's
Skippers.
the Skippers
Big call for Ashland.
from the point of the foul at the 20-yard line.
So
10-yard penalty.
let's see what the call is here, Paul. What is the down going to be?
First down.
It's going to be first. They give
what
him
it
the
says. I
first.
don't
They give
know.
him the run, do they? Does that seem right?
Well, they haven't changed it, so it looks like
Yeah.
first down, and
First and 15 from the 30.
I don't know about that one, Paul.
it's going to be first and about 17 at the 30-yard line. So pitch back, and this is going to go for loss. This did nothing. I believe that was Nolan, number 11, Mike Nolan.
Gustafson, Jones, and Casey Litchford on the tackle.
Well, the option, Paul, the option player
In the backfield.
is too close to the quarterback. You know,
Really.
The line of scrimmage back
So we're
another
2nd and
40 yards.
22, roughly.
you got to get out there a little. You know.
Yeah. Clock is running. They have not stopped the clock.
Man, that was a big penalty.
Yeah.
They were down. They were down near the 10-yard line.
Timeout.
Finally.
So the Skippers call a timeout with 4:24 left to go here in the ball game, and Clockers leading 14-2. Looking to throw. Throws complete and incomplete over the middle. Multiple coverage there. It was intended for Tucker Fulton, number 18. But he had a couple guys, 3 guys around him, so the ball was knocked out of his hands, went incomplete, so it'll be third down.
No, that holding call, Paul, they didn't get the result of the play. It was a first down play. Yeah. So they marked it off from the point of the foul. Still first down. That's how that happened. So that run to the 10 did not count. 3rd and 100, 3rd and 20-ish.
Multiple receivers over on the right side. Back to throw is Lund. He arches it up there, and it's going to fall incomplete. It's exactly what he did. He put it up in the air out there. I believe it was in Mahoney. The intended receiver, right? Mahoney, 87, and was knocked down.
Better.
So this is fourth down.
Better.
Better.
It was up there.
It was up there.
Yeah. With 4:09 to go. This is going to have to be something from the back of the playbook. 4th and 20-ish.
It's more than 20. It's about 23, 22, 23. Well, here we go again with the flood of receivers out on the right side.
Big rush.
Big
He
rush
lets it
and some
go.
holding out there, and it's going to be incomplete again.
That play defended and broken up. Nate Sickles again.
It was Sickles on the defense.
The Clockers will take
And so they take
Challenged
over.
repeatedly, Paul.
What's that?
Sickles challenged repeatedly and coming through each time. And now the Clockers need a first out or two to salt this one away. 4 minutes straight up left in the game.
Handoff inside. Christian Mejia, maybe a yard, not much.
Christian Mejia with the carry.
Second down.
A gain of about a yard. A 30-second timeout called by Cohasset.
So Cohasset calling the timeout. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 3:47 to go here in the 4th and final quarter. We hope.
Well, yeah,
It would take some fancy footwork to string this one out.
Actually, you know, it's really simple.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns and no conversions.
Okay.
And it's OT. When I saw Ashland had a 5-point lead, I said, could this ever get to overtime? But now I see
Now
it.
you see it.
2nd and 10 coming up, 3:47 to go. Skipper starting to run out of timeouts. Temperature dropping at William Cunis Field.
Handoff again inside, going no place. I think it was Kavanaugh again. So it'll be 3rd down. Timeout. The timeout is called. Is it a charged timeout? I can see that.
Now,
Third game.
Paul,
Jelani
do you
Delafano
try for a first down here, or do you
carry.
run the ball and take the clock and the timeout might be required, or take a shot downfield? What's your philosophy?
I think I'd take the clock.
Take a running play.
Yeah. You know, unless you could tag on a few extra seconds with a long pass, but
Well, it's got to be complete or the clock stops.
right.
You know.
So then you lose the effect. But the clock would stop. Well, this is only 3rd down.
I think I might try a sweep. You know, and maybe at the last second,
Well, just do something to
the
use.
back throws the pass.
Yeah. Who knows? But
Wow.
just something to use the clock up. Yeah.
You don't want to turn it over. You don't want to.
No.
You don't want to run a reverse. You don't want to
No.
risk an interception that could result in a pick 6. And
Pointing in the game, I believe. But they do. They hand it off inside. And it's going to be 4th down.
The full timeout called. And there was a gain on that play of about 2 yards. That'll
looking
be
for some
4th
kind of
down
a
and
signal
9
that that's Cohasset's last time out. I don't see it.
after the timeout.
I didn't see any signal for that, did you?
No,
No.
it didn't.
No.
Sometimes they
Yeah.
do that 5
Yeah, but I
pulls
don't
of the
think-
chain or. So and now you got to go to punting strategy, coach. I don't think you want a run back of any kind.
No, you do. Well,
You got to kick this one sideways, out of bounds, or at least away from the returner.
yeah.
If I was Cohasset, I might even use 2 returners.
No.
Cover both sides of the field.
Ooh.
This flag. Straight at him. Returnable.
But I think the flag is going to be against Cohasset.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
but
they
they didn't know that
play.
before they kicked it.
No. And so the run back will be to the 45, but it seems to me that this was going to be an offside against Cohasset.
At the end of the run back.
So,
Is there a flag? Yeah, the flag's over there by the 40,
On the play.
across the field.
so you say they're going to kick it again?
Well,
I
my
suppose
guess is
they will, huh?
Well, but again, if it's an offensive penalty, doesn't that stop the play?
No, we had the ball. You mean
That's what I mean. So it was our offensive play. Offside. Right.
Yeah,
Declined.
Yeah.
So they will take the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cohasset will
So Clockers, what it amounts to is Coach McKay was happy with the results of the kick. He's not going to take a gamble on another kick
Yep.
just in case.
Yep.
And so let's see where the spot is. I don't even, they're going to spot it. We're going to spot it. We're at the 45,
Yeah,
right at the 45. Okay.
This is way too good field position. I would have kicked again.
Well, I suppose the thinking is that under any circumstances, under any circumstances, they would need two scores. And so the first one, one of them would have to be a miracle.
And a kick could be blocked, I suppose. If you
Yeah,
tried
could
to
be any
re-kick
number of things. So. Well, I suspect we should be looking for Mr. 87 across the field.
He's got to get tired, too.
Nope. And that's nothing.
What was that, a dump? Little dump play.
with the cover.
Didn't
I'm not even sure that was complete.
Number 11.
No, they're waving it off. That wasn't complete, I don't think. Excuse me. That was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and the clock shouldn't be running. Now they stop it. They're going to add a few seconds, I guess. Add 10 seconds and make it 3:11 to go in the game. No one was really sure if that pass was incomplete. Here we go.
Well, it did because it stopped the clock at 3:11. In any event,
No, they reset it to 3:11. It ran all the way to 3:01. There's a 5-yard gain that goes out of bounds.
but they reset it to 3:11 and it wasn't running until the ball was snapped. So I
Yes,
suspect
because it was an incomplete
was
pass.
an incomplete
yes.
pass, right?
5 yards on the play.
So completed pass and they run it out of bounds. So it's 3rd down and 5, and the clock is stopped at 3:04. Looking to throw. That's some pressure, throws it out, and is it complete or not? It is. It is complete. It's a 1st down. So the spot's going to be down at about the 41-yard line of Ashland, and it's going to be a 1st down, just under 3 minutes to play.
Skipper's keeping the pressure on. They haven't quit.
1st down from the Clocker 41.
Looking to throw, has some time, launches it out there, launches it, and it's going to be incomplete. No, but flag thrown. It might have been caught.
The flag thrown on the play.
Will Thomas, 24, was the receiver. I think it's a complete pass.
Yeah,
But they
all
threw a
in.
flag in because I think there was an interference.
All
It looked at it. It was
indications.
something shaky against whoever the Ashland defender was.
Double coverage. He caught it.
Interference against Ashland, and that'll be
It is declined.
declined. So it'll be a 1st and 10, and the spot
Cohasset has
is
first
going to
and goal.
be at the 5. So it's 1st and goal at the 5.
This one isn't quite over yet, Paul.
Not quite. Rolling, rolling, rolling,
He's
rolling,
open.
rolling, and did he get there? Yes, touchdown.
That is a Cohasset touchdown.
I'd love to see that one on replay, but
Great Thomas.
once those hands go up, that's it.
That's
Gray Thomas. with
great
the
Thomas
reception.
with the reception.
It's hard to imagine, but that's the way it was, Paul, for so many, many, many years.
Well,
The hands went up. That was it.
that was the guy.
You could cry. You could
could
replay it 100 times. So 14-8, extra point coming up. Sort of important if the Skippers get another touchdown.
That's good.
Point after
Now, another touchdown by the Skippers wins the game, or puts them ahead at least. It's 14-9. Ashland has that 5-point lead left, Paul, that they had earlier at 7-2. They have that back as the Skippers march from their own 45 into the end zone. The big play, the long pass from Matt Lund to number 24, Will Thomas. And that was the big play. And now I guess, would it be an onside kick, Paul?
I don't think they.
Why not, huh?
Well, why not?
Here it is. It's got to go 10. It does. Good hard tackle, but it does not jar it loose. Who took that hit?
Walker's cover.
Jackson Horning.
Was it Horning? 15?
Yeah, he took that hit. It was a hard hit, but he held on.
Hung on.
Nice play by Horning. One of the many hits he's taken tonight.
49-yard line.
Clarkers are going to need a first down here. I don't know how many timeouts the Skippers have. But the Clockers need to put this one away with a first down or two, because there's still 2:36 to go, and the lead is now just 5 points, 14-9 for Ashland.
So still out of the shotgun. Handoff.
Nothing.
And it's going to be a loss.
Skipper's going for the ball, Paul. They'd love to cause a fumble. Timeout. They use it. It's a full timeout. So the Water Boys will be coming out.
Coming up after this timeout.
Let's set the stage here. 2:29 to go. Ashland 14, Cohasset 9. A non-league game for the Clockers in this non-playoff season. Now, what was that signal, Paul?
My
Was that-
impression is that the signal, that was the last time out.
Yeah, because it was a lot of hand movements.
And then when he pointed at
Yeah.
Cohasset. So.
Yeah. So they are out of timeouts. Clockers, of course, have several left. Got to watch out for those ball-hawking Skippers now. First man makes the tackle, second man goes for the ball. Jones. Horning gives the team the play.
On his
Brody
feet.
Yasenko.
Brody Yasenko with the carry.
Picked up about 3, but apparently
Gain of
See him protect that ball.
and Cohasset cannot stop the clock. So with 3rd and 8.
2:10, clock running. Clockers intent to go up the middle, so it seems, and run this clock down and turn it over to the defense, because they cannot run it all the way down unless they get a first down.
They're going to let it go and take it right at the last second. I think he'll take his timeout now.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Clockers. That's a 30-second timeout.
Because there's no play clock on the field, Paul, so it's very difficult for anyone to know how much time is left on the play clock. So
Right, but the point is that
Coach McKay said when it's down to 1,
yeah,
call a timeout for us.
yeah.
And that's what he did, so it's 1:42 to go. And Ashland's going to run their third down play, and we'll see what happens. Coach McKay is going to try to get a first down here. Of course, every play is designed to go all the way, but is he going to try to pass down the field or try a reverse or an option or something other than a run up the middle? Let's see. It's a handoff.
Handoff inside.
He cuts it in.
Cuts it inside. He's going to be short, but not by much.
It looks like Coach McKay is going to have a fourth down call to make.
Hathaway with the carry.
Beautiful run.
Yard shy of the first
Clockers
down.
go without a huddle, and they go quick. Now they step off.
He's trying to force an offside.
Clock running, 1:14 to go. Fourth down. Ashland holding on to a 5-point lead.
I don't think they'll bite.
Better snap it. Don't want the delay
No,
again.
he did it again.
Did he call a timeout?
Yeah.
Timeout called. Clockers.
It's a full timeout. Now Jackson Horning discussing things with the referee. Clocker quarterback. So that fourth down play is still coming up. We're down to 58 seconds. Clockers, if they make it, they've got the game won. They can take a knee and put this one in the books as a W.
Well, I guess the real question is, what would the net be if they punt? So in other words, would they put it into the end zone and get it at the 20,
Yeah.
which only is a 20-yard punt,
Yep.
as opposed to taking your shot and trying to get the first down, in which case the game is over.
Right. I'm guessing they're going to go for the first down. It looks like about 1.5 yards, Paul.
Right.
And if they don't get it, the clock will stop and the Skippers will take over with one last shot. And no timeouts.
Timeouts, right. No, looks like they're going to kick.
They do set up in deep punt formation. Watch for somebody to take a snap. No, they go deep.
No, I don't think they'll mess around. Just going to
Get
pooch
it
it out of
away.
there.
It's returnable. It's across the 30.
So that's the
And,
point. They pick up, 7 yards?
yeah, I just
See,
don't.
that's
I don't understand that. I don't understand not kicking it sideways out of bounds,
Yeah.
kicking it directly at the returner. They've done that twice. It already burned them on the last touchdown.
That's right.
When the Skipper started at the 45, and now they got decent field position again. 45 seconds, no timeouts though.
Well,
So the Clocker defense, who spent a lot of time on the field, is out there again.
Tucker Fulton across the way. I don't
guess-
even know that they've thrown at him tonight. And Mahoney is over here, 87. He's the gonna they throw it out there. Oh no.
The hook and ladder.
No, he's in bounds. No, he isn't.
Wow, the hook and ladder takes it into Ashland territory. The clock is stopped. There's 36
Only till they
seconds
set the
left.
ball. Set the ball.
Got to set the ball on the sticks, and then they'll start it again. I think you're right, Paul. He did not get out of bounds.
No.
They called the timeout to set the sticks in and now they spike. 35 seconds left. First down at the Ashland 46. Second down now.
Quarterback Matt
The
Lindgren.
skipper's still breathing. The hook and ladder runs successfully. Who caught it? Did Mahoney catch it?
No.
No.
No, I don't believe so.
He stopped. He caught the pass and made a quick flip to the back coming around the corner. Completed it, but the Clockers didn't give up on the play and made the tackle. Now it's second down.
Second down and 10 after the spike. Mahoney is on this side. He hasn't been on this side too much.
He wants to go
ball is
deep.
loose, and
Ball is loose.
nope, they call a forward pass. So they're going to call an incompletion. His arm was going forward according to the referee,
Third down.
whose call it was. But 24 seconds now. Third down and 10.
Once again, Paul, once that incomplete sign goes down, that's
Well,
it.
I can't say that I saw it well.
No.
It could well be. I mean, everybody had their back
The
to us.
ball
and
went
it was a one.
strangely, went
But it
straight
went
up
on
in the
like-
air, yeah.
It wasn't good looking. But anyway.
Now it's third down, 24 seconds left. And we may have a few more seconds. What do they want? 25, 24, 24 he wants, and that's what he got. Nope,
No, 28.
he wants 28, and that's what he got. 28 seconds left, third down. The Skippers 46 yards away from taking the lead. They must get a touchdown. The bomb. He's there.
It's
Intercepted!
Intercepted.
Go
Take a
down.
knee. There you go.
Interception.
Who got it? Who are they congratulating?
Latessa?
That was Jake Latessa.
Jake
Number
Latessa.
6.
Well, he's had several great interceptions this season. Jake comes up big again. Big interception. And that should do it.
Now Jake
We're
Siller.
one knee away from this going into the victory column for Ashland, evening things up at 4 wins and 4 losses in the 2017 season. Everything from this point in, pointing towards the Hopkinton game on Thanksgiving Day. The Clarkers have 2 more games before. And the Cohasset coach needs to the knee. They're talking, and this game is over.
As your Ashland Rutgers.
What
Wow.
a finish! What a
What a
finish!
great finish.
Cohasset Skippers 9. Let's hear it for both of these teams for a well-thought pass.
Final score: Ashland 14 and Cohasset 9 in what turned out to be sort of a thriller.
Pretty good ball game.
Here at Cunis Field tonight, October 27th, 2017. Ashland goes to 4-4, and the Cohasset Skippers on their very first trip to Ashland fall to 3-5. A very good ball game, and I really like the way Coach McKay used his roster tonight, Paul. All the upperclassmen got to play extended periods, and it was really good to see some getting some good contributions from a lot of different players tonight. And the Clarkers played an excellent game on defense and had just enough on offense. 2 fabulous pass plays.
Yeah.
One to Christensen for 82 yards, I think it was.
It was the one to Perrin, though.
And the one to DePerrin for a good 73 also. Both were knocked down inside the 10, tackled inside the 10, but the Clarkers took both in for touchdowns. And I got to say, that 4th down play, that offside on 4th down by Cohasset gave the Clarkers another chance with no time left before the half. And Jackson Horning ran it in.
Ran it in, yeah.
And that was a big play. The extra point was good. It was 7-2 at that point. And the Clarkers added another touchdown in the second half to make it 14-2. And then the Skippers, just when they looked like they were dead, as Dornails came back for a late touchdown on a long pass play.
It had a shot.
And had a shot
Yeah.
at the end.
They had the ball, so
They had the ball in Ashland territory at the end when the big interception by Latessa. Is that his Jake?
yeah,
Latessa, number 3.
that was the game.
Oh, man, the sophomore made the big defensive play to seal the deal. And Nathan also had an interception tonight as well. And those were big plays for Ashland. And Nathan played a tremendous game against that big boy, the big tight end or wide receiver for Cohasset. Yeah. And Nathan Sickles played him tremendous all night long.
Oh, Mahoney, he was huge.
Yeah.
The big kid. I mean, he's just enormous. But they managed to really neutralize him. He did next to nothing.
Sickles was just too tough.
Yeah.
Just too tough.
Yeah.
All right, the final, that's going to wrap it up. The final score for the final time is Ashland 14 and Cohasset 9. My partner is Paul Burke. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.